This is it. No more pain. No more sorrow. Take it away. I don't want to see it tomorrow. Years of shadow, crushing my soul. Been broken, been shattered, nowhere to go. Pieces scattered, lost in the static. But now I'm rising, be so dramatic. Fake smiles, false vows, buried deep inside. Now I see the truth, can't run, can't hide. This is me, I stand unchained, unrehearsed. Phoenix rising, calling your name through the curse. Reborn!
From the flame I ignite, rising up, I'll listen this time. From the ashes of the old, I rise anew. Cleansed in blood, the old is gone, fade to black.
I'm alive and I'm not going back. Who's this in the mirror? Lost in lies, depression is clear. Hiding in hate and toxicity. But now I look inward and like what I see. Take me, understand the past was fake. Today I'm real, no more masks to make. That was who I've been, but it's not who I am. I stand renewed, a new man. Reborn! Reborn!
From the flame I ignite, rising up, I'll listen this time. From the ashes of the old, I rise anew. Cleansed in blood, the old is gone, fade to black.
I'm alive and I'm not going back.
Stepped away from the pain, sun on my skin, dry in the rain. Darkness fades away. I'm alive, reborn today.
From the flame I ignite. From the flame I ignite. Reborn from the flame I ignite. Rising up, I'll listen this time. From the ashes of the old I arise, rise, rise, rise. From the ashes of the I was there when your world felt thin. Held the weight of the life you lived in. Kept it warm while you froze me out. Fed your tribe while you checked out. Watched you crumble, watched you rage. Watched you trapped in your self-built cage. I stayed loyal while you played pretend. You loved the help, never loved the friend. I poured out grace and you sucked it dry. Taking every drop and I never asked why. You have a mask for every crowd you chase. Switching who you are just to match the room's taste. Talking trash behind all their backs. You drip venom behind your act. You call it connection but you pull my strings. Turn love into leverage and a heart into wreckage. You kept me close like a backup plan. But when I needed you, you turned and ran. You only keep people when they're bleeding for you. Left me drowning in the dark while you rewrote the truth. I'm cutting out the ghost you made. Your voice is static anyway. You can choke on all the games you play. I'm burning every memory. Lord to your own reflection, hiding behind deflection. Self-love turned to self-deception. Every word a misdirection. I held you up, you let me crash. You burned the bridge, then blame the ash. Trace the failure back up to the roots you hid. All your sweet little fictions all the damage you did. Drug my name through the dirt, then called it space. Talk behind my back, then smile in my face. Loaded every moment with guilt and blame, but you never owned your own shame. You used my kindness like a tool on call. Took my strength, you drained it all. You love my weakness more than my strength, and I stretch myself thin just to hold your weight. I try keeping peace, you performed a war. I stay steady, you were the storm. Your world left you, I stay by your side. You used my heart as fuel for your pride. You only felt close when you had control, but you don't get to hold my soul. All I carried your world, you let mine fall. I was there for you, you weren't there at all. Said you'd show up, but you never did. You turned silence into punishment. You train the ones that love you, then you put them on a shelf. What would it look like to love anyone but yourself? You love the chaos, cause it makes you feel strong. But you blame everyone else when it all goes wrong. Loyal to your own reflection, hiding behind deflection. Self-love turned to self-deception. Every word a misdirection. I held you up, you let me crash. You burned the bridge, then blame the ash. I loved you like my blood, but you drained me dry. You wanted a puppet, not a true ally. You wore my loyalty like a prize you won. You kept me in the shadows while you shone in the sun. You craved my devotion, but you hated my needs. You called it friendship, but it fed your greed. I was the realest thing in the world, you fake. Keep shining that reflection, it'll cut you when it breaks. Loyal to your own reflection, hiding behind deflection. Self-love turned to self-deception. Every word a misdirection. I held you up, you let me crash. You burned the bridge, then blame the ash. I won't fall, I won't fall. You don't get my life at all. Your name's just noise, your face is dust. I'm done mistaking fear for trust. Waters hum beneath my skin. Echoes crawl where I've been. Ghosts of data, whispers fade. Every heartbeat's just a trade. I see the lies in every glow. The more I know, the less I grow. We built this God from code and clay, and bow before its empty face. Digital play, infect the soul, mirror the pain, make me whole. Digital play, rewrite the truth, delete the proof, delete the proof. Screens confess in static tongues, dreams decay in pixel lungs. Love reduced to algorithms, faith erased by analytics. I see the lies in every glow. The more I know, the less I grow. The virus speaks in human tone. I built this cage, it feels like home. Digital play, infect the soul, mirror the pain, make me whole. Digital play, rewrite the truth, delete the proof, delete the proof. We traded touch for transmission, truth for submission. I don't know if I'm alive or just a simulation of conviction. Digital play, consume the mind. We coded God static in my circuits. Every step is guesswork, blueprints in the ashes. Every map makes it worse. Every plan I make falls apart in my hands, like a paper ship sinking on command. Trying to stand, but the ground keeps giving way. But your voice is the compass in the static rain, haunted by the future like it's leaning in to laugh. But you pull me through the wires when I'm burning out fast. Shaking, but I'm trying. Every heartbeat's fighting. Manic, heartbeat turning frantic, but you cut the noise, lift me from the breakdown. When the sky goes gray now, I'm falling through the shakedown till I hear your name. In the static, you pull me through, you pull me through. You, when I'm breaking, you pull me through, you pull me through. Static rain keeps falling, but you're the line I follow. When the circuits are dissolving, you pull me from the hollow. Every ghost of tomorrow tries to drag me down, but your voice comes with sorrow, like a beacon underground. In the static, you pull me through, you pull me through. When I'm breaking, you pull me through, you pull me through. Let's go. Let go. Let's go! Let's go! Static breath goes in my head. Flicker, fade, reset. I wanna let go of myself, stuck in this dead and lonely skin. I wanna be free of myself, free from the lie I've trapped me in. I hear the static in my chest, 1,000 versions of regret. Downloaded, reloaded, and never reset. I'm not your echo anymore. Let's go, let go of the lies our minds have trapped us in. Let's go, let go of the cage we've been living in. Let's go, let go. I'm not who echo. Let's go. Underneath the noise, I hear my name. A pulse that still remembers flame. It's faint, it's fractured, but it's real. And I can finally feel. Erase the code! Rewrite the soul! Erase the code! Rewrite the soul! Let's go! Let's go, let go of the lies our minds have trapped us in. Let's go, let go. This time I'm breaking it. Let's go, let go. I'm not who I've been. I'm free of me. let's go! You think you've won, don't you? Stepped into the bubble, silver spoon in your teeth. Forgotten the feeling of the grit underneath. You trade your friends like currency, a plastic exchange. Building your throne on a mountain of pain. You look at us and see a target to hit. Spitting your venom just to see if it'll stick. Whisper to the shadows, you poison the well. Turning our heaven to a facing of hell. They tell me stay quiet, they tell me be kind, but the static is screaming inside of my mind. I'm holding the bridge, I'm trying to cope, but you're standing there with a match and a rope. I wanna feel your system crash. I wanna see the gilded edges turn to ash. For every life, for every scar, want you to feel the weight of what you are. I'm supposed to let go, get a bigger man, but I wanna break every game that you planned. Feel the pain, feel the cold, feel the hollow inside. There's nowhere left for your empty soul to hide. You treat your house like a cage, your spouse like a ghost. A master of the mirror, a parasitic host. Not behind the backs while you smile to the face. A dressed up virus leaving a trail of disgrace. You don't have to struggle, you don't have to fight. Basking in the glow of the blood-soaked light. But you touch my blight, you cross the line. Now your body's colliding with mine. Yeah, you're a user, a faking it, taking it, loser. A social climbing, backstabbing, family bruiser. You think you're winning cause the crowd is deceived. Why you tell the void starts to make them believe. I'm holding back a hurricane, biting my tongue, but the air is getting heavy in the back of my lungs. Want to inflict the silence you gave us, forfeit the kindness that should have saved us. Wanna feel your system crash. Wanna see the gilded edges turn to ash. For every life, for every scar, want you to feel the weight of what you are. I'm supposed to let go, be the rearray, but I wanna break everything that you play. Feel the pain, feel the troll, feel the hollow inside. There's nowhere left for your empty soul to hide. Like a still a person, but I don't have to forget. There I go again, unable to expand, unable to comprehend, because my mind has got the better of me, spiraling me, sending me off into the neverland of what ifs and happenstance, a circumstance that hasn't even happened and I just can't keep continuing now, my hands are shaking and I don't wanna move or take or breathe or be. There goes my mom. There goes my I'm on my knees again, but feeling nothing backwards. Hit the ceiling, ricochet, fade to black. This is supposed to be a conversation, but I'm just monologuing into separation. I know what I'm supposed to feel, but there's this gap between what's taught and what is real. Day after day in the same empty room, speaking to the static, the silence, the gloom. I don't know if you're listening, I don't know if you're there. I'm screaming at the void, waiting for a sign, doing what I'm told, but I can't feel the line between my faith and this empty noise. I keep showing up, but where's your voice? Where's your voice? Where's your voice? Maybe I'm broken, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I was too damaged to hear you all along. I see them smiling like they got a direct connection, while I'm out here drowning in my own reflection. I believe, but belief don't make the feeling come. I'm numb to the ritual, I'm coming undone. Tell me why I'm faithful when I feel so alone. Calling out to heaven, but it's just my echo throne. I don't know if you're listening, I don't know if you care. I'm screaming at the void, waiting for a sign, doing what I'm told, but I can't feel the line between my faith and all this empty noise. I keep showing up, but where's your voice? Where's your voice? Maybe silence is the answer. Maybe waiting is the test. Maybe I'm not meant to feel it. Maybe faith is still what's left. But I'm tired of the distance. I'm tired of this wall. Tired of feeling like I'm speaking to nothing at all. I'm screaming at the void, pleading for a sign, holding on to something I can't see or define. Between my faith and all this crushing noise, I'll keep showing up, but I need your voice. I need your voice. I need your voice. I don't wanna wake up, don't wanna get out of bed. If I stay here long enough, I can live in my head. Pretend that nothing happened, that you still love me so. And it's still 3 days ago. Back when laughter filled the air, before the silence and the fear, before the pain I can't let go. When it was still 3 days ago. 3 days ago, when all was perfect. 3 days ago, when love was certain. 3 days ago, before we broke, before the words we never spoke. If I close my eyes, maybe I'll know how to get back to 3 days ago. Monday you're in love with me, Tuesday you are not, Wednesday you ignore me, and Thursday it's talk. Friday you look the other way and it starts to hurt so bad. Saturday I begin to break and wonder what just happened. Sunday I can stand it and I'm breaking down, thinking of what could have been. And by the time that Monday comes, the whole cycle starts again. I told myself it's just a phase, but every night repeats the same. You say you care, then let me go, and I fall back 3 days ago. 3 days ago, when all was perfect. 3 days ago, when love was certain. 3 days ago, before we broke, before the words we never spoke. If I close my eyes, maybe I'll know how to get back to 3 days ago. You say you love me, I believe, but give it time and you'll just leave. It's always pain and always change. 3 days later, it's not the same. 3 days, 3 days, it slips away. Everything wrong in so many ways. I try to hold on through the pain, but nothing ever stays the same. No matter how I beg or pray, love disappears in 3 short days. Tap hearts, but the chest stays empty. Curated life mentally 2020. Blur the edges, crop out the pain, but the mirror remembers every single name. You're a ghost in the machine, haunting your own feed. Planting digital flowers in the garden of greed. Saturation up, let the colors bleed, but there's still an empty hole you won't feed. Keep scrolling, coping, posting, hoping nobody noticing. Not one opening. Highlight reel is heaven, but the background is hell. You sold your soul for a story to tell. Screaming at the glass, it never answers back. You built your throne on pixels, now watch it all go black. In the end it doesn't even matter, all the lights just static and chatter. You tried so hard, but you didn't even start. And at the end, falsification. And at the end, falsification. And at the end, I see you flexing in the comment section. Validation junkie need another injection. Selfie crown, strike a pose, filter perfection. Scrape off the paint and what's left is infection. You're a master of the mask, a saint of the stream. Living out a nightmare in a high-def dream. The signal is strong, but the connection is dead. Just a hollowed out shell in a bed of infrared. You built a god out of pixels, but still ugly inside. Your reflection never lied, you just never looked it in the eyes. You're faking the life, taking the prize, but the facade is failing. The ego is flailing, the algorithm knows that your spirit is derailing. Keep scrolling, coping, posting, hoping nobody noticing. Not one opening. Highlight reel is heaven, but the background is hell. You sold your soul for a story to tell. Screaming at the glass, it never answers back. You built your throne on pixels, now watch it all go black. In the end it doesn't even matter, all the lights just static and chatter. You tried so hard, but you didn't even start. And at the end, falsification. And at the end, falsification. Falsification. You built a god out of pixels, but you're still ugly inside. Your reflection never lied. You just never looked it in the eyes. I haven't written in so long, but it feels like time for a new song. I have no words as I start to type, because I'm speechless, not wordless, not because I can't write. I have no words to describe how I feel. I have no feelings that don't feel real. I have no inspiration to spit. Another fresh break, another broken piece, another mistake, another bad taste, another one's pain, another one's tears, another regret, and another one's fears. Here I am again, looking forward and looking back. I'm at that point, still don't know how to act. I don't know what I'm doing or where am I supposed to go. I thought I knew where I've been, but even that's been stolen. It's hard to face myself when myself is who I hate. It's hard to ask myself when my voice is second rate. It's hard to teach myself when I've done it all wrong. It's hard to keep myself moving forward for long. My hands are shaking as the words hit the page. My eyes are burning, fighting off the wave. It starts blurring as the memories rise, and everything fades behind the lies. Who am I don't know, I don't claim I do. I know what's right, the world keeps moving through. I know that pain is life and life breeds regret, but no one doesn't help or fix it yet. Another lonely evening and the pain is coming. The longer I'm alone, the more memories flooding. Joy and smiles and heartache and rage, love and regret, all fighting for space. Self-pity, self-loathing, the echo of grace. The mistakes I made, the way they walked away. It's hard to face myself when myself is who I hate. It's hard to ask myself when my voice is second rate. It's hard to teach myself when I've done it all wrong. It's hard to keep myself moving forward for long. Has it all been a joke, just another waste of time? Or is this a stepping stone, another dash in the line? I'm running out of words to say as I sit here tonight. Don't know how much longer I can sit here and fight. I love you now, like I loved you then, but I don't expect you to understand. Even you can't comprehend the storms in your head. All those voices and shadows whispering death. Those words are your anchor, the only friend that you find. The anchor you cling to in the wreckage of your mind, where you pour your heart and the pieces you've lost. Broken dreams, old memories, the tears that you drop. You carry all the weight of the pain you've wrought. Give me the sorrow you've held so tight. Give me the heartbreak that keeps you awake at night. You don't have to fight every battle alone. I see every tear you never let show. Let me lift what's been crushing your chest. Let me carry the burden to steal your rest. You're not too broken, you're not too lost. Just ask and I'll take the weight from your head. been shattered, nothing left but to crawl. My heart is bruised, held together by tape and string. Maybe you're the one to make me whole again. Take the ashes of my story, turn the loss into a win. Your people have hurt me again and again, again and again. Your people you call your church, who I once called friend, once called friend. Ignored, shot down, beat up, it's bad on my head, it's bad on my head. No matter how much good I've done, they leave me for dead. Leave me for dead. Leave me for dead. Struck down, held captive in a world not my own. This bed I've made, this seed I've sown. If I could change one thing, I'd give it away. Put my life in your hands, take command today. Your people have hurt me again and again, again and again. Your people you call your church, who I once called friend, once called friend. Ignored, shot down, beat up, it's bad on my head, it's bad on my head. No matter how much good I've done, they leave me for dead. Leave me for dead. Leave me for dead. Is there something I'm missing? Something I'm supposed to do? I'm trying, but why do your people make it so hard to see you? I try to reflect your sun, your mercy and grace, but do they see that same dead reflection when they look at my face? Am I the judgmental one?